Like, I don't care how great at his craft he is. All that about how much you mature, you're not. And at this point, everything about Cuz says fraudulent.
Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more that's come from J. Cole's latest Freestyles that continues to cause a crapstorm on social media, as while fans continue to be split on if J. Cole was dissing Drake or Kendrick, especially when he rapped about rappers faking their streams and their tours failing to match up. We got more from Kendrick Lamar's associate and rapper Glasses Malone, and boy, he went off on J. Cole, and perhaps I'm reading too much into this, but it seems many West Coast associates and affiliates aren't cool with J. Cole right now, and I might be reaching here, but even King Crooked revealed that he's yet to check out the freestyles from J. Cole when he was asked about it. And we also got 50 Cent pretty much throw Lloyd Banks under the bus in response to a clip of Tony Yayo talking about Fabulous versus Lloyd Banks. And this man 50 Cent is the embodiment of pettiness, as you'd see.
No one is safe.
And we also got to hear from Detroit rapper Lazarus, who spoke on witnessing the early days of Eminem's rise to become the biggest rapper in the world, and how this impacted
the D. You could just say Detroit.
That's what I said.
You said the D. Detroit!
And boy, Kendrick's associate Glasses Malone, who more than likely knows more about how Kendrick felt about J. Cole dissing him and apologizing shortly after, refuses to pull his punches when it comes to J. Cole. First, he went in on how Cole should stay focused on himself in his raps rather than what other rappers are doing, like say accusing rappers of using bots.
Why are these songs talking about other people that would be your us? Like all the rappers, even in this situation, right? Where you like talking about people sold their soul to Lucian, or this person got streams and bots. Why are you only talking about rappers? Like all the shit that's going on, right? And the J. Cole that I remember, right? When I first kind of thought he was such a fantastic, he was talking about real life things. Even if they leaned a bit pop sometimes, they were real life things, right? It could be the Crooked Smile, it could be these songs that will make you feel better about being human. So you put out a bunch of raps where you talking shit about other rappers and you don't say the rappers?
It's a freestyle mixtape, dude. Like, come on,
you can
bro.
freestyle about real shit. You don't gotta be a sucker to freestyle. There's a bunch of real shit happening that is not being, you're talking about to fans who's botting.
Hey G, so I got a question. So when you clarify who's us?
Like I'm from Watts. Us is people from Los Angeles. So when you see me with us, people that are Crips and Bloods, culturally that we are the same. And as I grow, it starts to be more in hip hop.
So people that you're culturally the same with.
Yeah, because it's a code.
Okay,
right?
I got
code.
you. I got
It's
you.
a code.
Okay, so because it's funny that he's saying that, because I'm trying to think of, you remember we had anthems back in the day?
Yeah.
From where you, I'm trying to think other than Kendrick, or who do Drake got like a song that make you think of?
No, that's why he's not a hip hop artist. It's not that that's why, but I'm saying that's proof.
We got I'm from New York or some shit like that? Or,
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see what he's saying. We don't have a lot of artists like that now who ain't representing, like G saying, us. Like, that is facts, because you start thinking about that. Even the anthems they have, they ain't about us no more. They damn near white anthems sometimes. Like, you be like, that's what that's about.
Think about Uptown Baby, right? When you see that, right? You see the Bronx, Lord Guns and Peter Tariq. I mean, Lord Gun.
Shit, we chopped that name up right there.
I know, it's all good. Lord Tariq and Peter Gunn. Shout out to Lord Tariq too. And Peter Guns, right? When you see the Bronx. You see the Bronx, bro. You're like, yeah, that's what made hip hop so attractive. It was the us component outside of the records. Where's the proof is, where is the Toronto street song? This the T, this the 6. Welcome to the 6. And then you got all the Toronto. No, because you not. Because he would have to go stand amongst the people.
Could you see Drake stand amongst the people in Toronto inner city?
Yo, the crazy shit is when he did it, right? It was a song wrote by somebody else though. That was so crazy about it. The running through the 6 of my woes. That was like a us song right there, but it wasn't even wrote by him though, so it wasn't like authentic like that. Damn.
And J. Cole's fans aren't having it. Cole has always popped his ish in freestyles before the album drops, then comes with introspection within the project. Since day one, Even with Looking for Trouble coming out days before Friday Night Lights, at least know what you are talking about. Bruh is just yapping. Oh, but things escalated even further. There's something about J. Cole dissing Kendrick and then apologizing that doesn't sit right with Glasses Malone.
And we're going to have that conversation. I am not running to the studio to rap. That's my friend. If Coach hurts my feeling, I'm going to talk to him. I'm not going to go to the studio and drop a diss on him.
That's a fact.
Stop saying this has something to do with friendship.
I feel like Cole made the phone call and your man changed his phone number.
It doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
So
You couldn't reach you. So now I can't reach you and you ain't give me your new number.
So if you say something,
man, LeBoo,
that's how you think that makes sense to you as a friend? You're a fucking shit friend.
So how am I supposed to, bro? I think that he reached out to him. And I think he didn't get no answer.
Talk to him. So then your next thing is let me go to there and publicly scrutinize this man's art and work and legacy. You're not a friend, bro. You're not a friend. And if you are a friend, you're a horrible friend. That's all. I'm saying that kind of, to me, drives the point. He's a shit friend. That's why, what are we talking about? And then, like, yes, I have not listened to the music. And it's not because I don't think J. Cole's an incredible artist. He's a dope MC, great artist. I don't care. The marketing that's coming off, right? I'm reading the marketing. I'm looking at the marketing. It's a bunch of empty, disrespectful things. And you would apologize to every single one of them if they walked up to you in your face. Whoever imagines that you're talking about them. And you didn't name one fucking person that you talking about. So all that shit about how much you mature, you're not. And at this point, everything about Cuz says fraudulent. So now, I don't care how great of a craftsman, like I don't care how great at his craft he is. I'm not mad. I do think he's fantastic at his craft, but I buy authenticity. Rick Ross, and forgive me, Rose, I swear to God on Olivia's soul, bro, I'm not dissing you. Rick Ross is the only person that I'm not worried about if it's real.
Boss.
That's how fucking great he is with the music. Like, it don't matter.
And if there's one point I agree with Glasses on, is that J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar don't have any genuine friendship that's strong enough for Cole to use as an excuse to delete his diss song. Perhaps he may feel that way about Kendrick, but I've seen enough to know that Kendrick doesn't feel the same way. And who knows, perhaps the diss track did the damage to their relationship, but Kendrick clearly doesn't see him as a close friend. And J. Cole fans fired back with, "But when it was daylight, Joey and Ray, Friendly Fades was alright, nah, laughing emoji." And fans in Kendrick's corner have hit back. Cole is going through the rap equivalent of losing an argument badly, but then coming up with the perfect counters in the shower days later after the fact. Like it happens to us all, we just can't record our rebuttals and release them to the public later, laughing emoji.
You play too much.
And here's a question for you guys. If 7 Minute Drill opened to the reception that Not Like Us opened to, would J. Cole have deleted the diss song? Would he have apologized if it was received like Not Like Us? And Glasses Malone looks to have a bone to pick with J. Cole at this point. Like, how dare you trash Kendrick's discography on 7 Minute Drill?
This shit is shallow as a wading pool. It went from Tupac talking about he shed so many tears and I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die to it. Acting like we're doubting him when there's no doubt. You just had the opportunity and you said no. And then you talked about it after it was over in another song about what you would have did in Port Antonio. This is what I would have did, cuz you could have did it. And then you act like you were so mature and patient. Then you come back to just talking shit. Why? This is that fake ass shit that happened when the fucking net merged with the fucking internet with hip hop, bro. Because now you got a bunch of people that say a bunch of shit that they don't mean. And then if somebody mean it, it's one motherfucker mean it. And that's the problem. Like, I was talking to you about this yesterday. There's no friendly spar, Justin. Ain't no friendly fucking spars. This is it. We're competing to be better than each other. You don't, listen, all this friend talk is bullshit. You my friend. But soon as I say a half a bar respond to your bar, you manifest 2 whole diss records. You even go underhand and put my friends on a record dissing me. Like, this is how far you went with this much. I give you this much. After I respond to you doing something with a you know I don't like. You know I don't like this. And then you put this big 3, but you, Muhammad Ali. Man, fuck the big 3. It's just me. I am the one. And that makes you manifest a complete 2 diss records. Insulting me, degrading my art. We ain't friends. Stop acting like we friends. If Dot still think it's friends, I'm pissed off at him. Grow up, and I would tell him grow up. Don't you talk to this no more like y'all friends. Talk to this like he at work with you. Y'all is not friends, because I don't give a I would never do that to a friend. All this fake man shit for the last 16 years of hip-hop, that shit gotta stop. You taking your fades. Academics take your fucking fades, or shut the fuck up. It's not that deep.
Boy. Damn.
And some fans in J. Cole's corner are frustrated at this point. It is weird at this point. Glasses be talking about Cole like Cole did something personal to him. I would like to believe that this has nothing to do with his relationship with Kendrick, but shrugs emoji. Now of course it has everything to do with their relationship. Perhaps Glasses sees himself as a big brother figure to Kendrick, which explains why he took 7-minute drill personal, since Cole came to discredit Kendrick's classic material. And of course he's biased. Everyone is, to an extent. And the user continued, there's a ton of soccer-ish going on in hip-hop, but what J. Cole chooses to rap about is where he draws the line. Come on bro, again, if it ain't for you, keep it moving. Unless this is all about creating content and cloud chasing, and it sure looks that way. And J. Cole can't catch a break, as we got 19 keys out here. J. Cole rapping is cool, but he's downgraded his artistry to go at other rappers. When other rappers are your main enemy in your raps, it is low level. He's become the Charleston White of rap. Raise the bar, Cole. It is bigger things to rap about, and he's getting cooked for jumping the gun. Rap discourse has dropped to the point where J. Cole fans are having to explain the purpose of a mixtape. I knew the casual listeners would have a hard time the moment we had to explain to them that Cole wasn't saying he was single on disc 2, track 2. And yeah, this was an L take from 19 Keys. And remember, it was Kendrick's associate DJ Head who missed the mark about Cole rapping in reverse when he reacted to track 2, disc 2, where they thought J. Cole was rapping about being single.
I'm trying to figure out if he's single.
What? I didn't pick that up because I don't have the supreme rapper brain that you have.
And now we got to hear from Tony Yayo on Fabulous versus Lloyd Banks, since you know 50 Cent has already made it clear that the likes of Jim Jones, Fabulous and them will have to get their numbers up to get a response from him.
Banks is about to go on tour right now, out the country. Who else is going on tour?
What are we talking about? Like Banks does show. I can see Banks on the road all the time.
But he's about to go overseas right now. He's going to Bulgaria and all that.
And lyrical. Let me ask you, Murder.
They be hating on Banks.
Banks, nobody.
You can't ask a studio.
I gotta ask him.
Of
Banks
people who's better when they're all friends with Fab. Not saying Fab ain't nice. It's debatable, but I'm going with Banks.
Murder.
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
He got better records.
I just don't agree with you guys.
But lyrically,
Murder, what do you think, Murder? Don't wait.
Murder's taking a long time.
Uncle Murder.
You know he's from Brooklyn, so he gonna co-sign any.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I think it was a point where Banks was that dude at the time.
Fab wanted to sign with G-Unit.
No. I think
Fab wanted to sign with G-Unit. He wanted to sign with G-Unit.
What is he talking about? When Banks was
stop
like
playing.
killing shit.
They had video games and shit like that. Come on, man.
I think Banks kind of chilled out.
Cataloging songs. Who's on tour right now? Banks. Fab is not.
Not mad about tour.
Not on tour though.
That's mad.
That is a good question.
Because overseas, we are the biggest. G-Unit is the biggest. You can ask anybody in Europe or anything. Not trying to
answer Murder.
We was the most hated in the world. Look, Murder didn't buy a house till he got down with G-Unit. He was down with Jay-Z. He was down with Rough Riders.
Money you made on
He made the money.
I never wanted a house until I had the little kids. So once I started getting the little kids, that's when I decided to
it's
get
just
the
we
house.
the y'all love to hate, not you. Maybe you sometimes. I don't know. But we the niggas is love to hate.
How you gonna throw me? I ain't got more beef than you.
Fuck that.
Answer the question.
But ain't Envy supposed to say Banks just because he's from Queens?
That's right.
That's what I was thinking.
That's mad.
He's not from Queens no more.
Real. I am from Queens, but I'm being honest and real. What are y'all talking about? When it comes to catalog,
you
can't deny Fab's catalog.
Okay, you a DJ.
Who killed more people?
people. Listen. No, we're gonna say that. This is coming from a mixtape DJ.
Yes, sir.
Let's not act like G-Unit didn't run the fucking mixtape fucking market.
Nobody's
with
saying
the
that, though.
bootleggers.
We're not saying that.
So what are you talking about?
But when it comes to catalog and songs,
I'm going
Fam's
with
catalog and
Banks.
songs.
No, Banks had Banks. I'm going with Lloyd Banks.
Let's be for
You
real.
bugging,
Envy.
son.
Come on, you bugging.
What you
B.
think, Jess?
Crazy.
What you think? Bad, but
Had video games and all that,
That's
cereal
good.
and all
We're
that.
talking catalog when it comes to
I'm
catalog.
And while many users look to agree with Tony Yayo on this matchup, Banks always been my favorite in G-Unit. I like this matchup a lot. But as a DJ for 16 years now, Fab got more hits. If we're talking straight bars, I honestly think Banks got Fab 100%. And along came a wild 50 Cent who decided to throw both of them under the bus. Fab versus Banks, eyes emoji. They both write better when it is about girls. They both think they are better than everybody. They both never put in no work themselves. They both are not likely to sell at this point in their careers. It is a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Shrugs emoji. They are the same.
My lips are sealed.
And while many people find this odd coming from 50, but if you read 50's book Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, you know why he views Banks as a disappointment, as 50 looks at him and sees wasted potential due to, quote, laziness. 50 even briefly spoke on how one time he told Banks to get active on social media, and Banks made a comment along the lines of Tupac and Biggie didn't need no social media to make it.
Think I'm joking, huh?
I say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Cause then I start to taste them. I say,
I'm the greatest showman.
I'm the world's greatest superhero.
Don't ever, ever, ever doubt my sincerity.
And think about it like the old story of talent. If you know about the story, you know that the man who buried his talent is treated as a deeper problem because it represents wasted potential. And this is Lloyd Banks, according to 50. But of course, most people believe 50 was harsh for that. But what are your thoughts? And we got to hear from Detroit rapper Lazarus and what Eminem represents for the city of Detroit, especially on a global scale.
I listen to a lot of different sounds, but as far as like what influenced me, I think that I'm heavily influenced from Wu-Tang. I'm heavily influenced by Nas, from M, because when I came out was when M was really taking off. So that's when I started. I was doing the battles at the time when M was first starting to take off. And so yeah, so he had a big impact on me too, because just watching he opened the door, you know what I'm saying? He opened the door for every Detroit artist to think that we could actually take this hip hop and we could take it to the rest of the world. And he demonstrated that, he showed that. And you know, obviously Slum Village, you know, I love Elzai to death. You know what I'm saying? He's amazing, and he's a big supporter of mine as well. Slum Village is great, but when D12 and Eminem took the scene, for rest of 5'9", it was over.
So Eminem definitely paved the way for Detroit hip hop, but also with him being a white rapper, he really changed the perspective in hip hop. I think more on a wide level of like rappers that are not black being accepted.
Yeah,
you know. So how do you?
Big inspiration,
right?
Big inspiration to me. Big inspiration. I took so much inspiration from that, bro. When I first, you know, I actually had got a chance to hear some of the Infinite stuff before like My Name Is came out. So when My Name Is came out, it took me for a loop because I was like, is this the same dude that did the Infinite? And it was just kind of like, it threw me off a little bit because I was like, damn, he really changed his style up from where he was rapping at that point to this point. And so that was a little bit confusing to me. But when I heard the album, it was like, no, it's a rap. And then I heard his song Role Model on the Slim Shady LP. And I was like, no, this dude is insane, bro. This dude is insane. Because it's the rhyme schemes, man. That's what I'm all about too. Like the multi-layering, the layering of the rhymes, the multi-syllable schemes and stuff.
Right.
I'm such a fan of that right there, man. And that's why I love Rakim so much, man. And Cool G Rap. Like I love when people layer their bars.
And that will be all for today. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.